We are back with another banger. I'm going to be showing y'all how to master fighting in ink games so you can easily defeat opponents. But before we get into the video, I want to thank y'all so much for 3,000 subscribers. I love all y'all and I'm very grateful. But this is just the start, and 99.8% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you could please consider subscribing so I can keep making tips and videos for you guys. That's enough talking now, so let's get into the video. The first concept I want to show you guys is hitting while they're on the ground. As you can see, I hit this guy and got him in the ragdoll animation, but instead of waiting for him to get up, watch what I do. If you didn't catch it, I'm gonna play the whole clip in slow motion. So as you can see, I hit him right when he stood up. But this is more complicated. Then you think, can't just hit when he gets up because the swing animation. Instead, you have to time the hit when he has been on the ground for around a second. Here is another example of this technique. Now, I don't want to get you guys confused, so if you are a bad fighter after you watch this, don't just go fighting everyone in Lights Out now, instead use this as self-defense. But if you're a good fighter, you can now use this to kill everyone. Okay, now this concept I want to teach you is to bait your opponent to sprint attack. If you don't know what a sprint attack is, I'll show you in this clip. So here I'm standing a tiny gap away, so it makes him want to sprint attack. Now I baited him into sprint attacking. Why you want your opponent to do this is because now he's in this animation for a split second. Now I'm going to play that back in slow motion. So now he is in the animation, you need to sprint and click your attack button at the same time, and right when you get to him, turn your camera to him. Now here is this same strategy again. You can see I am baiting him by standing a distance away. He fell for it, and now I sprint attacked and shift my camera to him. Now he messed up again, so I repeat this strategy. Now here's one more example. Now here's everything that I just taught you and how to use those two examples together. 1. Hitting while opponent is on the ground. 2. Standing a distance away to bait opponent. 3. Sprint attacking and turning camera to opponent. So how to use these all in one fight, you may ask. You want to first go in circles and stay a distance away from opponent. Then when they sprint attack, use the camera turn attack. Then after that, they will be on the ground. So now you want to stand over them and time the hit like example 1. Then repeat this process and you will be unstoppable. Squid Game has the same fighting style as Lights Out, but more of a 1v1 with a smaller area, which I like more personally. So Squid Game, you want to play really passive-aggressive. Slowly close in on your opponent until they fold and sprint attack. As you can see, you turn your camera while they're stuck just like Lights Out. You want to be patient. They will eventually get bored and keep sprint attacking. As you can see, I use the steps from Lights Out here, so that's pretty much all you have to do. Here I stand over him just like Lights Out. Now he is getting scared and not attacking, so you just want to stay with them and never sprint attack first. And eventually they will fold. This guy just never learned. Now, here is everything I just taught you. 1. Never attack. First, just be patient. 2. Never sprint attack unless they are stuck in animation. 3. Stand a distance away to bait them. With all these, you will never lose Squid Game again. Squid Game is way different than Lights Out. In Squid Game, you need to play really smart. On the first tile, you need to let people fight and take little to no damage to prepare for the triangle tile, as it's the smallest, and you need health to do a lot of knockback to opponents. I would advise going for pole only if you know. You will only take one hit getting it. But if you're a bad fighter, I would advise to just let others play it out and don't stand near the edge. As you can see, even with the pole, I'm trying to let them fight the most. So I have advantage of health. Also, I was a little late on this throw, but a way to get an easy kill is to throw it while they're in the ground and they will go flying off. Now, if you can agree to get the lowest person as a lunchbox with the group, do that, so you don't die on triangle. Also, never jump around on Squid Game because if someone hits you as you jump, you get 2x the knockback. Here, most people would hit one, but I let them get this animation, then hit the one who wins to damage them. Here I'm just staying active and not standing near the edge. Now here's one. Most people will die. If you don't have dash, do not stand anyone near the edge or gonna have to get the pole. If you don't have dash. But if you do have dash, I stand near the edge, and when someone runs at me, I dash to middle. But be careful. This guy wants to be greedy and try to kill me after we got the kill. So this is why you don't fight much on the first tile, because he won't do much knockback because his health. Now it's an easy win for me because I didn't just fight like a Grimland on the first tile. Here's everything I just taught you. 1. Never jump around. 2. Let people finish the animation before you hit. Take as little damage on first tile. 4. Don't stand on edge if you don't have dash. 5. Only get pole if you can get it without taking multiple hits. You should now have fighting mastered in every single PvP game. So with that, leave a comment on what video I should make next. Like the video, and subscribe so I can keep making videos for y'all. I hope this helped.